Is it time to buy or sell SOXL ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SOXL. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of June, 2025, our system has ranked SOXL as a strong buy candidate, giving it a score of 6.06. Let's take a look at the ETF's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 14.67% since we first listed SOXL as a buy candidate 5 days ago. This translates to an average return of 2.93% per day since it was listed as a strong buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned within the upper segment of a broad and weak upward trend in the short term. This situation often represents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction towards the lower section of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $21.98 would initially signify a stronger upward momentum. The current 3-month trend indicates a possible change of 5.46% over the next 3 months, with potential returns ranging from negative 56.51% to positive 5.87%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of negative 77.48%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might fluctuate between negative 100% and negative 88.17% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would suggest that the future price could fall anywhere between $0 and $2.59. Our latest daily update for SOXL features the headline, SOXL ETF price up more than 6.37% on Tuesday. The SOXL ETF price increased by 6.37% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 10th of June, 2025, climbing from $20.58 to $21.89. Notably, it has enjoyed a rise for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or if it takes a minor pause in the coming days. On the last trading day, the ETF experienced a fluctuation of 6.81%, moving from a low of $20.69 to a high of $22.10. Overall, the price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days, showcasing an increase of 26.6% over the past 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased by 21 million shares on the last day, with a total of 140 million shares exchanged for approximately $3.06 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amid rising prices can indicate divergence, serving as a potential early warning for shifts in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the ETF was $70.08, while the lowest was $7.23. Currently, the price stands at 68.76%, or $48.19, below the 52-week high, and 94.21%, or $356.35, below the all-time high reached on the 26th of November, 2020, when the price peaked at $378.24. Recently, SOXL has gained attention as Nvidia's stock rebounds due to rising demand in the data center sector, indicating a potential revival for the semiconductor industry. This resurgence is significant given SOXL's past volatility, where the exchange-traded fund plummeted from $69.42 last July to a current price of $17, a decline that wiped out billions in market value. In the context of market dynamics, leveraged exchange-traded funds like SOXL can experience rapid price movements, which often attract investors looking for considerable short-term gains. Recent movements in technology stocks and improved trading volumes further suggest growing interest in these kinds of exchange-traded funds. The US-China trade truce also plays a crucial role, allowing SOXL to gain traction within this uncertain landscape. As sentiment shifts towards optimism in the semiconductor sector, we could expect a short-term boost in SOXL's stock price, especially if Nvidia's growth translates into confidence across other semiconductor stocks. However, the long-term outlook remains tethered to broader market conditions and ongoing developments in global trade policies. Therefore, investors should remain vigilant to the rapid changes that leveraged exchange-traded funds like SOXL can bring in both bullish and bearish environments. The following signals have been identified for SOXL. The SOXL ETF is exhibiting buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, presenting a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, a general buy signal is indicated by the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is situated above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $19.25 and $15.75. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and since then, the ETF has appreciated by 165.33%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. It is worth noting that trading volume decreased during the last trading day, despite an increase in prices. This discrepancy between volume and price could serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also been noted, which may impact short-term developments. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently being generated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal 44 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 120 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal 12 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 24 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 23 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 34 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 212 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for SOXL. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $18.60 and $18.30. There is a natural risk involved when an exchange-traded fund is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the fund may then fall to the next support level. In this case, SOXL finds support just below today's level at $18.60. If this level is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $18.30 and $17.13. This fund may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the fund moved $1.41 between its high and low, or 6.81%. For the past week, the fund has had an average daily volatility of 6.44%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SOXL. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the exchange-traded fund could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, SOXL encounters its first support level at $18.60. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. We recommend setting the stop loss at $21.20, which reflects a decrease of 3.16%. This exchange-traded fund experiences significant daily fluctuations, contributing to its high-risk profile. A buy signal has emerged from a pivot bottom identified 43 days ago. Is SOXL ETF a good buy? SOXL holds several positive signals and is within a weak rising trend. As the old saying goes, let the trend be your friend. We therefore consider it to be a good choice at these current levels, and we anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. After analyzing the volatility and movements for the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 11th of June, we expect SOXL to open lower by 33 cents and start trading at $21.56. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here's our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your insights. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us at StockInvest.